you. What can we do for you?
That man that rang up before about the advertisements, the guilt-tripping advertisements, totally agree with him. 100% agree with him. I don't want to be guilted into this, and I think it's really bad that these people are suffering, right? I'm 30 years of age, and I can remember these advertisements from when I was a child, right? So you're talking 25 years. How much more money are we going to have to send over to these people? Because it doesn't seem to be having an effect, doesn't it? I mean, they're not getting better. They're still poverty-stricken. They're still corrupt. They're still setting fire to their own children, which I've seen on video to throw their tires over the net. These are the type of people we're sending the money over to.
No,
it's
not
helping them. It's not the get the arse. So where's the money? Where's the money?
How do you compare? How's
the money? There's a website you can go on and you can see what they do to their own people.
Do you know
These are the money. We're sending the money over.
Hang on. Whoa. I'm not having you promoting a website like that on the show. Hang on. I've pulled the mic down. I'm not having you coming on this programme promoting a website of cruelty to children. I'm just not allowing that to happen. So just leave that bit.
Tell you what we'll do. I'll set the direct.
No, you're not listening to me at all. I will talk to you with the greatest of pleasure, but you're not coming on here promoting what the hell you're looking at it for, God only knows. You're not coming on here promoting a website that is cruel to children. End of story. Now I'll talk to you and I'll put the mic back up.
The mic back up? I didn't promote the website.
You did, you were just about to.
I didn't. I think I wouldn't get the
You were about to say you've been on websites where children have tyres put round their necks.
And I'm not going to give the website out. What should I do then to these violent people?
Why do you watch things like that on the internet?
Because you can't advertisements.
Excuse me, I've never seen an advert yet. Where they've shown a child with a tyre round its neck being burnt. So you tell me where you've seen an advert with a child with a tyre round his neck being burnt.
It's on Facebook.
Facebook. I rest my case. So you watch Facebook looking at stuff. Hang on. You look at Facebook looking at stuff like that. I bet you're one of those people that looks at beheadings as well. Listen, the mic's down, so you're not getting a word in edgeways. I'll let you talk. I'll ask you a question. Are you one of those that watches people being beheaded?
Sorry, Peter, what?
Are you one of those people that watches people being beheaded on Facebook?
No. This is just on my news feed, this, Pete.
That's on your news feed? I've never seen it on a news feed.
Well, you must, Pete, that's you, lad, ain't it? Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not there, does it? Think about what you're saying.
I don't have to. You think about what you're saying.
Think about what you're saying, you silly man. Just because you haven't seen an advertisement with that, or you haven't seen.
You're telling me that an advert on there, on television, that show a child being mutilated with fire.
You're putting words in people's mouths.
You're saying it. I never even thought of tyres round a child's neck. You said it. You said it. You said it. Not me. You said it.
On Facebook. I didn't say it.
How can you possibly look at something so vile on Facebook? I go on Facebook. I don't see stuff like that.
You can scroll down.
I'll ask you a question again. Why do you look for vile stuff like that?
I did just say.
Have you got mental health problems?
Scroll down on your news.
Oh, well, I can scroll down and I've never seen vileness like that.
You're trying to put words in.
No, you're doing it all on your own.
Let's send these people more money. That's what you want to do. Set a direct debit up. The money's not helping them, is it?
Nobody's stopping you. You don't have to put any money up.
The money's not helping them. I don't want to be guilted into it when I'm sitting there having my tea, watching porn. Do you know what, Peter? Do you know if I could help the children? If I could genuinely help the kids, I would. So.
You evidently don't want to.
Well, why so? Because you won't set a direct debit up.
No,
and give them money, give a company money to these people.
If you can't see it, there's no point in talking about it.
Peter, don't put words in people's mouths,
I'll put words in your mouth. You're doing a bloody good job on your own. Doing a bloody good job on your own. Digging your own hole.
No, well, I don't want to be guilted into it, and a lot of people think the same. They've been getting money for years and years, and it's not helping them.
Who is they? Excuse me, who are they? Who is they?
Third world countries.
Oh, right. And you're all right with your telly, and your
I am all right. I am
and your bevy every night, and your food and your fish and chips. So sod, kids who are dying, who wants to watch that?
Peter, you're a silly man.
No, you're a vile man. Have you got children? Excuse me, have you got children?
Yeah.
And you can sit there with your own children and talk like this.
Peter, you're just honest to God, you're hard work, lad. You're hard work, lad.
You are
Peter, you're hard work.
You are
I'm not
foul.
vile.
You've got children of your own. And you don't want to see other children. And you don't want to see children being helped. That's what you're saying. This man, ladies and gentlemen, has got children of his own, but he doesn't want to help anybody else's children. Just, I'm all right, Jack. And laughter just sums you up. Just sums you up, the laughter. Hello, Niall.
Hello, Pete. You all right?
Yep.
I just want to touch on what that Adam was saying earlier. I don't think the adverts should be banned. Not at all. I think it's good for raising awareness and whatnot of what's going on. But I do think that rich people should make more of an effort.
How do you know they don't?
Well, I don't really, but I mean, money kind of does grow on trees, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't grow on trees. It doesn't grow on trees for me. I have to work for it.
Yeah, we have to work for it, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's paper.
It doesn't matter whether it's paper. It's money's money. End of story.
That's not really what I wanted to talk about anyway. I wanted to talk about, like, the war in the Middle East. I just think, what's the point of our soldiers occupying it? You know, like Afghanistan and places like that.
Well, the problem is we've already lost so many people over there have been killed. I suppose they can't show face and they've got to go back and help again, sadly.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
Yeah.
But their argument is that the fields and fields of poppies and all the drugs that come from there are killing our people in this world.
But what, in places like Afghanistan, places like
Well,
that?
that's where it's all coming from. That's where all the drugs are coming from. One of the places.
What's like the heroin and the opiates and stuff like that. I just think it's wrong that we're still occupying these countries. I think we should like pull our soldiers out because we're like, you know, they're not really protecting us from anything, are they?
They're protecting us from and trying to stop the drugs coming over to Europe and to here and everywhere else, which is killing our children and killing our people.
It's not really the war on drugs, though, is it?
But it was the war on drugs. That's what it was about. That's what we were told. That was what it was about.
Is it not more for like? Is it not more for like the war on oil?
No, it was the war on drugs. They're trying to teach the farmers to actually farm crops, but they can't farm crops because they don't make the money that they do on the opiates.
How do you mean?
Well, they make more money from the drugs barons by growing poppies.
But I thought these there was places in like, so why aren't we occupying places like Cuba and places like that then?
Because Cuba runs itself quite well when Castro was alive.
And also Mexico as well. They've got a lot of poppy fields. You know
They've got major problems in Mexico. Major problems with some of the most wicked drugs barons in the world.
Yeah, I know.
But they're richer. They're richer. They're richer than most countries.
I think it all comes down to oil at the end of the day.
No, it's nothing to do with oil. Mexico's nothing to do with oil at all. Mexico's about drugs. Chile's about drugs.
I think the war in Afghanistan is more to do with oil.
No, it was to do initially with drugs. The poppy fields.
Was it not initially to like, you know?
No, it was the poppy fields. They were burning the poppy fields.
Save their people, sort of thing.
Sorry?
Is it not sort of a mission to save the people, sort of thing?
No, it was a mission to try and save people in this country from getting these drugs delivered over here. So they wanted to go over there, wipe out the drug fields, wipe out the poppy products, get the farmers to try and grow crops and try and help them and try and stop all the different Taliban and everybody else going in there to kill.
I know, but it's a bit pointless, isn't it? Because if it doesn't come from there, it's going to come from somewhere else.
So then we give up everything. We just give up life. We give up life. We just don't have any adverts on to help any children. We do nothing. No. Well, no, we do. We don't do anything else. We just get...
Not like that. I mean, you know, we shouldn't, you know... We should. There's worse places for it than Afghanistan.
No, there isn't. Mexico and not Mexico. Chile Not, is it Chile? No, Chile and Mexico are the worst places, and also Afghanistan.
And Colombia?
Colombia, that was what I was trying to think of, not Chile, I beg your pardon. It's Colombia I was trying to think of.
Why aren't we tackling this, you know?
Because we can't tackle that, because they have armies bigger than some countries, and they're richer than some countries. But if you watch television and see some of the documentaries, they have killed some of the drugs barons, but as soon as they kill them, the next ones fill in.
There's no way they've got bigger armies than us in the US, though.
Sadly, they've got more power and far more money, and they're buying the officials.
What, the Mexicans and the Colombians?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Well, I check out a few things on the famous internet, and you'll be quite surprised. Listen, I'm going to have to leave it there because I'm absolutely stuck for time. Come on again when we've got more time to talk about that, please. We lost a lovely man from Liverpool the other day, Eddie Amu, from The Real Thing. What a charming, delightful man with a smile to die for. He was amazing. I'm not doing an introduction. I can't say all the bull about this and that and this and that. You don't have to say anything. All you say is The Real Thing. Eddie Amu. Do you know, it must be